Hello investors, my name is Dehan. Welcome back to your number one place for all your investing needs. In today's video, we're going to be looking at 3 potential altcoins to buy right now as the market continues to take a tumble here over the weekend. Going into Monday morning, the market is currently down about 4.62% and we're seeing more red here over the weekend. So like we said, Bitcoin down about 2.3%. Currently, market cap 642.3 billion. I mean, literally half of the market cap has been wiped out in the past half a year or so. Ethereum at around 2.97% in the red, down to about 300 billion market cap. So literally same type of pattern. It's been crushed very, very hard here. Bitcoin trading right under 34,000. Ethereum trading right under 2,500. So Ethereum's actually still holding strong. It's above the low that we saw in January time period, January, February time period. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is actually below that area that we hit at the beginning of the year, and now it continues to tumble lower and lower. Could we potentially see Bitcoin go under 30,000? I think it's very, very likely, as long as this nothing positive happens in the market in the near future. Things could continue to pummel lower and lower, and I would not be surprised to see Bitcoin in the 20s once again, which would be a huge deal, especially for some other people that might have some stop losses or different things, even margin calls. I know MicroStrategy, I believe, if it gets to the low 20s, they might have a margin call where they will have to sell off their Bitcoin, which would be insane, because that would cause the stock obviously to plummet, and obviously Bitcoin could continue to go down lower and lower if that was to happen. So it's going to be very interesting to see what the market has in store for us. Now, obviously, the rest of the market is obviously down as well, because when Bitcoin and Ethereum are down, everything else is down 2, 3, 4, 5% here. We do see Tron and Near Protocol here is up about 9.5% or so. We have a couple of other green coins that are in the positive, but mostly everything else is in the red. You're always going to find an outlier, obviously. So crypto bubbles, once again, in the past 7 days, not looking good. We're seeing a lot of red here. There's only about 2 or 3 coins that we're seeing here in the green. So one of them is going to be Algorand, which is up 22% in the past week. We have Tron up 18.7%. And we see here 1inch Network, which is up about 12% or so. And maybe like 1 or 2 more green ones. Everything else seems to be red. So we're seeing a lot of pain here in the market. Everything is down, 10, 20, 30%, even 40%, depending on which coin you're looking at. And we're getting some opportunities, obviously, for people who believe in these coins in the long term, but in the short term right now, we're getting slammed and things are going down lower and lower and lower, guys. So as always, before we get into the countdown, smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 50 plus likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell notifications to get notified every time I make a new video. And as always, let's get into it. We will be having a giveaway very, very soon, so stay tuned to the channel. Now, the first altcoin on this list is going to be Terra, also known as Luna. So Luna here down about 3.33% in the past 24 hours, trading at $63.60. In the past week, this one is down about 23% from highs of about $87. In the past month, we're down about 31% from highs up here of close to $100. And then on the 1-year chart, we're actually still up about 274%. So last year around this time period, we were trading at around $16 or so. Hit highs here first in December at $98, and then we actually hit highs in April here of 2022, which is insane. The market was going down, meanwhile Luna was going up. So Luna hit a high here of close to 120, I believe. So from that 120 range in about a span of 1 month, we've actually cut 50% of those gains, and we're back down to about the $63 range right now, and we could be going back to that $50 support. If it does not stick, we're going to go all the way down to the 40s, and if we go below 40, well, we're going to be having to watch very carefully to see where it goes after 40. But right now, the market cap is at 21.5 billion. We see volume at 4.8 billion, which is up about 48% higher than usual, and then obviously the all-time high, like we said, $120. So we're going to be watching Luna very, very closely because of these support levels that we see. So $50 is the next support we're going to be watching for right now, but hopefully we'll get another bounce. If we can get a bounce, we're going back to $77, $80 before we hit a next resistance at close to about $90, $95. So Luna is definitely one we're going to be watching very, very closely to see what happens in the upcoming weeks, especially as inflation continues to climb on higher and higher, and a lot of bad news is surrounding the markets right now. It seems like every single day we're seeing something negative come out, which is causing everything to continue to go down lower and lower into the red. So that's going to be a first altcoin. Our second altcoin is going to be Axie Infinity, AXS. So obviously, metaverse play right here. we've seen the metaverse coins get pummeled, guys. So I'm following Axie Infinity, I'm following the Sandbox, I'm following Decentraland. All of these coins are getting hammered. They're down from their highs. They're down 60, 70, 80% depending on which coin we're looking at. But right now we're going to focus on Axie Infinity. And if you still believe in the metaverse in the long term, obviously these could be a steal right now. So it's currently up about 6%, trading at $31 almost. In the past week, we're trading flat. In the past month, we're down 39%. As I was saying, big moves down. In the past year, it's still up 281% from last year's $8 range. But look at this. In November, we were trading at $165. So we went from $165 all the way down here to about $30. That's insane. That's over a 70% loss, 80% loss, if my math is correct off of the top of my head right here. But insane losses right there as it continues to go lower and lower. And if we continue to, go lower than we are right now, the next level I'm going to be seeing is around the $24, $25 range for the next support at around $20. So this has another downside here of about 33% before hitting a support, and it could go down even lower after that. So Axie Infinity right now could be a steal for the future. Obviously Decentraland and the Sandbox as well. But right now, only a 2 billion market cap, which is insane. I mean, this was trading at a 10 billion market cap just a few months ago. Volume is up 125% at 540% right now. Typical hold time is going to be 32 days. It is ranked the number 31 coin on the list, 58% buy and 42% sell activity. If you're not familiar, on Axie Infinity, you can breed these characters. If you have 2 characters, obviously, and you'll get these new characters out of that. And depending on their pretty much like IV, I guess you could say, they could be valued at a higher value or a lower value depending. So you could make some profit off of the breeding system, and that's what a lot of people are doing. But Axie Infinity is also incorporating a lot of different things with the metaverse for the future. So it's very interesting to watch that coin and see how their whole program is, working right now. So this is an Ethereum token that powers Axie Infinity, a blockchain-based game where players can collect, battle, and build a digital kingdom for their pets. AXS holders can claim rewards for staking their tokens, playing the game, and participating in key governance votes. So it's very, very interesting. And with these lows, it could be a great buying opportunity in my opinion. So that's going to be our number 2 coin. And then last but not least, coming at the number 3 spot, it's going to be Atom, also known as Cosmos. So this one is currently down about 4%, trading at $15.51. In the past week, we're down about 14%. In the past month, we're down 42%. And then on the 1-year chart, we're down about 46%. So we hit highs, obviously, here in the beginning of January at around $45. And that was actually a resistance area that we've tried to break through 2 or 3 times before. Couldn't break it. Continue to go down lower and lower and lower now, and pretty much the next support level we're going to be watching is around this $10 range. So $9, $10 range right there. This coin continues to push on lower and lower. We're going to be watching very carefully for that $10 support. If we break through the $10 support, we go under $8, and then $5 is the next area we're going to be watching. So a lot of these altcoins are getting hammered, guys, and a lot of people are panicking right now and selling. But if you think about it, the next bull run we have, if it happens, in the future, in the next few months, next few years, depending, we're going to have another bull run. So we're always going to have these, bear markets, and then we're going to have, the bullish markets where things just start to take off. So you just have to be very patient and, wait for the next bull run, in my opinion. And if you're, holding valuable coins that have value behind them, those coins should do very well in the next bull market, in my opinion. Currently, we have a 4.6 billion market cap on Cosmos. Volume is down 15% at 386.6 million. Typical hold time is going to be 59 days. It is ranked the number 22nd coin, 72% buy activity, 28% sell activity. Now, Atom is a cryptocurrency that powers an ecosystem of blockchains designed to scale and interoperate with each other. The team aims to create an internet of blockchains, a network of blockchains able to communicate with each other in a decentralized way. Now, Cosmos is a proof of a stake chain. Atom holders can stake their tokens in order to maintain the network and receive more Atom as a reward. So obviously, staking is a big part of crypto, and a lot of people are locking in their coins to gain a percentage back in the future. So in a bearish type market, locking in your coins and staking could be an opportunity. If you continue to see everything continue to go down lower and lower and lower, and you're planning on holding, then staking could be something for you, and that's definitely something you need to go out there and check out and do your own research on. So Atom's going to be our 3rd coin right there. Now let's take a quick look at the rest of the market, guys, and see how everything is performing. First of all, the meme coins, where they at? Dogecoin still trading at 12 cents. I swear, guys, Dogecoin is always trading around this 12 cents range. It doesn't matter if the market's green or red. Dogecoin is going to be around that 10 cents area. It's been around that area for a while. Bitcoin here, like we said, down about 2%. We saw here on Sunday at around 35,000, continued lower and lower, all the way down to about 33,000 here Sunday night into Monday. Now we're down about 12% the past week, 20% the past month, and then 42% in the past year from highs of over 69,000 here in November. Those were the good days, guys. We're literally wiped out 50% of the gains right there in the past, let's just say 6 months. Market cap, we already told you about the market cap. Volume is up 21% higher at 37 billion, 80% buy activity, 20% sell activity. And then look at the typical hold time. It's still 117 days. So looking very impressive on that side. Ethereum, well, this one's down about 3%. In the past week, we're down almost 13%. Past month, 23%. And then on the 1-year chart, even Ethereum is now in the red, 36% from highs that we saw in November, once again, at around 4,800 area. So 4,800 was the high. We saw a low here in January, obviously, at around 2,400. And that's pretty much where we're at right now. So we're, staying around that range right now, watching very, very closely. But when in doubt, guys, zoom out. If you zoom out and look at the bigger picture, Ethereum is still, sky high compared to where it was just, 2 or 3 years ago, trading at $400. I mean, that was insane right there. Market cap 300 billion, almost 71% buy activity, 29% sell activity. Volume is up 23% higher than usual, and we have an 88-day typical hold time. A lot of people are predicting crazy prices for Ethereum in the long term. I still believe in Ethereum, and I still believe we will hit that $10,000 range in the future years to come. So very interesting to watch Ethereum, especially as it gets lower and lower. It gives you more buying opportunities, and if we were to see Ethereum under 2,000, it could definitely be a scoping opportunity right there. So definitely watching that for the long term. So you guys let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think is happening with the crypto market right now? Are we going to go lower or higher this week and obviously this whole month? As always, smash that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell notifications to get notified every time I make a new video. Also, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so this is all for entertainment purposes only. Before investing, speak to your financial advisor, do your own due diligence, make sure you understand what you're getting into. I hope you guys enjoyed and hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a great week. Goodbye.